Hi guys, so this is gonna be my second story and it's about my crazy stalker. I was living with my mom and my dad and my uncle in a 3-bedroom apartment. I shared a room with my mom and I was probably about 19, yeah, 18, 19, and there was just one night out of nowhere that um, I got a call and I didn't answer it because I was sleeping. I didn't hear it go off. So the next thing I do when I wake up in the middle of the night, I checked my voicemail and it was some girl, surprisingly. And she said that she likes watching me when I watch TV, do stuff on the computer, take showers, and all of that. So the next day, when I woke up in the morning, I just was like, oh, well, she probably won't call again. It was probably just a joke. But lo and behold, she did call again. She called me probably 16 times that day. And she would say stuff like she did on my answering machine, and then she would hang up. So, I did get scared. It scared me quite a bit. And I had said a few times, I'm gonna call the police, but I never did. It went on for a good 3-4 hours. She'd call like every 15-20 minutes. It came to about like 5 o'clock in the afternoon when I actually did call the police, and they said they can't do anything. But I think after I told her, that I called the police for real, she finally did stop. I never got a phone call after that, but I had gotten messages on Facebook and Snapchat for probably a good 2 or 3 months after that. I never actually found out who it was, and that's just one of my stories. To this day, I still have no idea who it is. And then I have another story that I'm going to tell you guys right now. When I was living in Texas, I was walking to the store with my little Chihuahua mini pin that I had, and he used to like to run and chase birds, and that was okay because I'd never walked him on a leash. He was fine. He never ran into the road or anything. I was walking down the street one day with him, and this old man drove up in this orange Mini Cooper with a black top, and I was 20. Yeah, I had just turned 20, and he's all, hey, where are you going? And I was like, up the street. And then the old man looked at me and he's like, you want to ride? And I said, no thanks, I'm fine. And he's all, fine, be that way. And he called me, a bad word. And I was like, okay, that was weird. And then I was walking back down the street back to go back to my house, and a different guy pulled up, and I guess he's like, where are you going? I was like, I'm walking down the street. And he's like, oh, you want to ride? I said no. Where I'm going is pretty close. I'm good. And that was pretty much where that ended. That was kind of scary because I've never had that happen before. And the last one is, I was living with my dad and his girlfriend in this house on someone's property. It was a pretty big piece of property. We had coyotes a lot and stuff like that. We had 2 dogs. We had my little Chihuahua mini pin, 5 pounds at the most, and then we had a pit bull Labrador. He was alright, I guess. He was a pretty good dog. But my dog, he's got that little, people call it a small dog syndrome, where they think they're huge and they're really only 5 pounds. So he always barked and tried to chase things and stuff like that. So one night I was at work and my dog was barking at something with our other dog. And they didn't know, my dad and his girlfriend had no idea what it was. So they didn't, they thought it could be a coyote possibly, so they didn't let them out. My dad had walked out the door, both dogs ran out. My dog could fit through the fence, the big dog couldn't. So my dog fit through the fence, our big dog jumped over the fence and ran behind the house to, chase away whatever was out there. So my dad ran inside, grabbed a flashlight, went out our back door, and the coyotes, our big dog chased one of the coyotes, and then a coyote came out from underneath our porch and picked up my dog and snapped his neck and took him over the fence to eat him, I guess. And that was how I lost my dog. I had him for 3 years, and I saved him from a shelter. He was my birthday present from when I was 19, and it's been about it's been 2 years, and it's still a little bit hard to talk about, but I mean, I've told some people, but nobody really seems to care, so now everyone that hears this video will know, and hopefully, I can help anyone that it's happened to and hasn't gotten over it yet. I used to have dreams about my dog. He would come back and it sounds weird, but he was like talking like an actual person, like in several dreams. And I just had a recent dream. Me and a whole bunch of my friends were chasing him in like a woody area on a trail. He went over a bridge, fell into the river that was underneath the bridge, and drowned. So that's, I haven't had a dream about him in a long time. And I think it's time for me to get a new dog. But where I live right now, we have 5 of them, so I don't think we need another one. And so I will get one when I get a chance. I got a hamster, and that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to your comments, subscribe, and thank you for watching.